Welcome to The Advice Show, media with a common sense approach. So the other day, the medical examiner in New York ruled the death of Eric Garner a homicide. Well, after that happened, the NYPD all of a sudden arrests the man who filmed the execution of Eric Garner by these crooked NYPD cops. Let me go roll the clip.
The man who shot the infamous chokehold video moments before Eric Garner died is now under arrest himself. Ramsey Orta captured the image seen round the world. Now Orta himself is in police custody. The NYPD says they caught Orta slipping this 25mm handgun to a 17-year-old female friend outside this Staten Island hotel Saturday night, a hotel cops call a known drug location. But Orta's wife calls the whole thing a setup.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And it's obvious. Once they rule this a homicide, now you all of a sudden find something on him. Come on, let's be realistic. Even the dumbest criminal would know not to be doing something like that outside. So the whole story doesn't fit at all. At all.
The police union released a statement that Orta's arrest underscores the dangers that brought police officers to respond to a chronic crime condition in that community. That backs what the NYPD initially said about why they were after Garner, complaints about crime in this section of Staten Island.
That would be the sickest logic I ever heard. If you're a policeman, you're trained to deal with crime. You're not trained to commit a crime. The chokehold is illegal.
Every time you see me, you will mess with me.
The medical examiner ruled Friday that Garner's death was a homicide. Now, the man who captured the fateful image is due to appear before a judge on Monday. His wife said it's all been so overwhelming, Orta suffered a panic attack after getting arrested.
He just lost a friend. His friend just died at the hands of officers.
Now, from reports that I read, the NYPD, once they found out who filmed the video, they was stalking this man, following this man around. Wouldn't leave this man alone. Now, I believe every word of his wife, what she said, because she know her husband. She know good and well he wouldn't get caught up on something like that. Now, come on, you gonna walk around with an empty gun? It has no bullets in it. What good is that gun with no bullets? And all of a sudden, they say he passed it off to his 17-year-old friend, and also marijuana. No, this is what I believe would happen. The NYPD cops found out who this man was and was trying to look to stick something on him, which is a gun, because the citizens of New York allowed their people to sit up there and take their right away. How in the hell you let them take your gun rights away? I don't believe in taking away somebody's gun rights. I don't. How you gonna sit up there and say we have a right to bear arms, but in New York get caught with a gun, you go to jail? You remember the NFL player Plaxico Burress shot himself in the club, his own self in his leg, and they still sentenced him to jail because he had a gun? Guns are almost like illegal over there in the New York area. That's why I couldn't stay nowhere in this country where I could not have a gun. Forget that. I don't agree with conservatives on a lot of stuff, but I agree with them on guns. You know why? Because back in the day, when black people was being terrorized by the Klan, we couldn't have no doggone guns. We can have them now. I'm all for a gun. Definitely. Now, I'm going to say about 10 years ago, I didn't feel that way. But now, I tell anybody, get you a gun, go to the shooting range, learn how to shoot that weapon real well. Don't buy no stolen guns. There's plenty of legal stuff you could buy. And just be good at shooting, because you never know what you may have to do to defend yourself or your family. That's how I feel about the situation now. But these people in New York can't have no gun. But the police can run around with guns all day long, terrorizing people. You know, this don't make a bit of sense. This is corruption 101 once again. And if the people of New York don't see this, the people of New York need to defend this man. This man sit up here and expose the police murdering an innocent man. Y'all can't let this man go down like this. You know one thing those racists did for George Zimmerman? They gave him money to have the best lawyer. Now all y'all in that area need to get together and give this man money so he can have the best lawyer and beat this case with these crooked cops. Because he gonna need some help, or he gonna go down the river, and you wonder why not too many people want to expose nothing. I want to help somebody else, is because when things like this happen to them, you got to sit up there and show them, yeah, you know what, we got your back. Because those racists had George Zimmerman's back, gave him, you know, over $400,000 so he can get out of a murder he committed. So take a page out of the racist handbook. Support this man when he set up here exposing injustice against Eric Garner. I mean, it's wrong what they doing this man. Very wrong. And, you know, the black community and the Hispanic community will have to get together over there in New York to battle the NYPD, because they have went to war against you. 100% war. They're attacking you every day. And it's good these videos are coming out, exposing them. That's great. But it's going to have to be some action behind it. You know, these police need to know that the world is looking at them. It should be every day people in front of the NYPD protesting, saying something, trying to file lawsuits, try to get the federal government involved for civil rights violations. I mean, it's all kinds of things that need to happen with the NYPD because they're out of control. The police commissioner letting this stuff go on, talking about he just want to train people, you know, about choking people out, but his officers are running around acting a fool. He needs to step down because he cannot handle them. They're running amok in New York. But until the people of New York do something about it, they're going to keep doing this. I mean, it's a shame this man getting railroaded. But you know how many times I've done stories about brothers getting railroaded by the cops? About them trying to plant crack in one black man's business, try to lie and say a black man's resisting arrest just so they could beat him up. I mean, this stuff just continue to go on until the people decide to stop it. That's when it's really going to stop. It's all in your hands. Make sure before I wrap this video up, you subscribe to my Advice Show Media channel, because we are splitting the videos now between this channel and the Advice Show Media channel every day from now on, because we need to put more content on that channel, build that channel up as we have built this particular channel up. So hit me up in the comments, future commentaries, subscribe.